Hi, I'm Daniel, and it's December, so it's time for a couple Christmas-related videos, and this is the first one, discussing the SpongeBob SquarePants episode Christmas Who from Season 2. I'm reviewing a single episode, but it won't be extremely common. The video about Truth and Birdie and SquarePants was tying up a used end from my top 10s. Now it's the holiday that this episode is based on, so I can review an episode that I have more thoughts to it than the 30 seconds from the Season 2 video. So let's get into this great special that's the classic of the A episode. Before I get to the main part, let's talk about Patchy's first appearance in the whole show. In my previous SpongeBob video, I brought up how Patchy didn't start off having a story, because the second episode don't, and that's not a problem. It's interesting to compare this to later Patchy having some style plot. Some work for better like Og, but some don't make the TV movies. In this, he cooks some cookies and reads a letter with name and address withheld. Find it really funny how it's said so dramatically. Before the outbreak, back when that actually mattered, Patchy built Ty for asking could there really be a Christmas under the sea. At the end he comes back for more jokes, and these are good segments. Patchy is a parody of kids TV for Center, Potty as their sidekick, but both subvert the normal types with their somewhat edgier humour. It's only edgy in comparison to them shows. It's consistently funny and sure not to be ignored if you hate Patchy. Still, it's not the reason this episode is highly acclaimed. Christmas Who starts with Sunday, who should be hibernating in the winter according to pre-hibernation week and Survivor the Idiots. This was season 2 and there was already continuity issues. There isn't a continuity with SpongeBob and I'm fine with that. Also, before anyone says it could be before winter, it's still a weird celebrating a holiday that you seep through. Anyway, she explains Christmas to SpongeBob and he explains it to people. There is a joke with Patrick constantly ripping the paper, and after a montage the whole town is involved, except Squidward. SpongeBob responds with Santa will get me a dictionary so I can understand what he just said. That roast is spectacular in many ways. We get a song that got 10th place in my best SpongeBob songs video, so it's really great. Squidward still refuses during the celebration, and throughout the whole night they sing another song with such deep lyrics like Santa's coming tonight tonight and Santa's coming tonight. Really makes you rethink the society we live in. Sadly, Santa doesn't come, which causes everyone to leave the Christmas tree except SpongeBob. Squidward taunts SpongeBob about it and is represented as a donkey. Find it funny how it's a random real life donkey image popping up in a low quality way. Also, is this the embarrassing picture of SpongeBob at the Christmas party? It's not. I don't see how this is even embarrassing. SpongeBob gives Squidward a present which the clarinet made specifically for him, which makes Squidward feel bad, which causes him to dress as Santa and fulfill SpongeBob's wish of Santa showing up. However, a line happens with people he has to give presents to. He gives away his stuff to be misused. For some reason, no one questioned why Santa was going into Squidward's house. I was really excited about that, and the episode ends with Squidward seeing Santa. It's a bit weird why it didn't come earlier, but they have a few headcanon possibilities. An event like Christmas must be a lot of work to plan, and it would be hard to go to a new place a couple of days before the date. Is it going by the idea that Santa has to be relieved then to go to that place? There's also the interpretation Santa is omniscient and tries to keep Squidward a valuable life lesson by making his kindness show up in the end. But judging by the ending, this Santa doesn't seem very sane, so that's probably why he missed the place. About the end, if it was executed badly, it could seem like Squidward torture, but fortunately it is well executed. He doesn't deserve to have to give away all his belongings when trying to make SpongeBob happy, but it doesn't seem as bad as it actually is. Small change I will make, keep in mind I'm not a writer, is have Santa give Squidward the presents he was going to give Bikini Bottom citizens, but he can't use them well. Classic story The Gift of the Magi has a message about the thought of the gift mattering, even though it can't be used yet. I can see how a more comedic ending would better fit the show, but I would prefer to tie it to the message. The ending feels a bit rushed, but I still like it. It is the problem that stops from being quite a perfect holiday special or S tier, but it's close to being both. I put it at the top of A tier on my season 2 tier list because it's an amazing episode. This SpongeBob Christmas also a Christmas episode close in quality. I gave that S tier because it excels in what it tries, and I can mostly ignore the glaring plot hole. But seriously, the opening song says Santa's eye on you implying he is omniscient, but falls for the bot SpongeBob doesn't know that Plankton used Sharktonium. Both Christmas episodes were still making the top 50 best episodes of all time. I don't count Going to the Moon because Santa was thrown in an episode last minute out of nowhere in a space episode. Anyway, Christmas here is really funny with constant great jokes throughout. The pacing is good despite the ending's issues, and it is a great Squidward focused episode. The first special episode, Sponge's made the main character. He is in the first half, but Squidward yearns to become Santa just for Spongebob, and it's really wholesome. There's typical stuff you would see in a preachy Christmas special, but presents that in an almost perfect way. Conclusion, I reviewed this Christmas special related to the holiday young because Christmas is practically a month-long holiday anyway, and it has more to be searched for. What do I know? Took till summer for most of my Spectre Hall views to come in. It is also because I've moved up a yacht, because my next video is a Young Analysis one that I'd rather have more time on. I might premiere it. I have about 2 more Christmas videos planned this month, so stay tuned for that. By the way, I still have top 10s for all seasons of SpongeBob because I made a lot of videos in this franchise, and while it's not as prevalent, I won't stop talking about the show in one way. The end.